greater than a revolution, but more lasting than a run of results. He has created a culture.
And now you see that certainly in the national team, there is a fantastic mentality of winners. They want to win. They want to work hard if we have to work hard.
Very impressed with Hugo Bruce. He came in, when that was not so rosy, and over 2 years now, he's created a very competitive group, a group that believes in each other and plays for each other.
South Africa have been to 3 World Cups and never survived the group stage. The current squad knows the weight of that. They also know they are more equipped than any of those who came before. Veteran Mamelodi Sundowns keeper Ronwood Williams will be crucial in goal for South Africa, as will Bucharest central defender Siyabonga Mngizana. In attack, Burnley's Lyle Foster will be the main source of goals.
So really excited to see the future of South African soccer over the next couple of years.
And with the under-20s making a splash at their World Cup in 2025, the pieces are falling into place for a bright Bafana future. Florian Wirtz, Jamal Musiala, Nick Woltemade, Matt Bayer. Germany arrives at the 2026 World Cup with one of the most exciting young attacks to choose from.
So, our number one priority is to defend our goal with everything we have and with everyone on the pitch. Because, yes, going forward, it's clear that with the quality we have, we can create many scoring chances and good quality ones against any opponent.
And making them more dangerous, and then nobody expected to be there quite so soon. Lennart Carl, only 18, but impossible to ignore. Then 17-year-old became Bayern's youngest Champions League goalscorer in style, setting the German team on its way to a 4-0 win over Club Brugge. That's when the hype became real.
It's your job and my job. Your job, you will make him really big now, and you will hype him up because it's normal. It's a young player, German player, with a fantastic performance and a fantastic goal today. So it's totally normal that people talk about him now.
Having broken into Bayern's first team as one of the most promising academy talents the club has seen in years, few expected Carl to become a legitimate first-team contributor so quickly. As is always the case when young players burst onto the scene, their club coaches are quick to import patience. Bayern coach Vincent Kompany is no different.
I really believe in development. And development means that a young player will sometimes not play well. So he played against Hoffenheim, he didn't have the level that he had today. But today he played and he had the level he had in training, the thing we see in training all the time. The main thing for me is if Lenny doesn't play
Egypt is Sham.
I will not all of a sudden change my mind.
Yeah, Egypt.
But if Lenny plays well, I will not all of a sudden change my mind. I think he needs time.
When asked about his World Cup hopes in February, Carl told Kicker, "For me, the only thing that matters is giving my all at Bayern. Only then can I hope for a call-up. Anyone who doesn't hope for something like that has no place in football." The Mannschaft legend Lothar Matthäus argued that Carl could play a limited role, as David Odonkor did for Germany at the 2006 World Cup. The winger came off the bench to electrify Germany's run to the 2006 World Cup semi-finals. He was a spark, but not the star, brought on to change a game when Germany needed it most. Carl's skill set suits this kind of role.
Every single time when Lenny's on the pitch, he can score a goal, even if he has a bad game. And now the next steps for him is to be consistent, have more good games, and more often. And for this, he needs time, and then everything will be okay.
As a teenager, is even part of the selection conversation, says so much about how far Lennart Carl has come in so little time.
صلاح ميسي فينيسيوس جونيور مبابي
Mauricio Pochettino has managed at some of the most pressure-laden clubs in world football. Tottenham Hotspur, Paris Saint-Germain, Chelsea. But nothing in his career quite compares to what awaits him this summer. The Argentine is over a year into the most unconventional job of his life, coaching a country on home soil at its most important footballing moment in a generation. The 2026 World Cup final will be played at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. Not a single soul expects the US to be in it. But South Korea weren't supposed to reach the semi-finals in 2002, and nobody who was there will ever forget it. That's the fans' benchmark. Not the trophy, just the feeling of a home nation refusing to go quietly. US soccer came for Poch after their Copa America embarrassment. The 2-1 loss to lowly Panama was the gut punch that led to a group stage exit. It made sense to get a man whose reputation was built on transforming clubs, on pressing, on intensity, on making players play above themselves. Whether it was the right idea remains to be seen.
There's nothing in the world between the start of a training or the start of a game and the end of a training or end of the game. There's nothing else that matters. Every touch, every pass, every piece of communication is the most important thing, and that's something that I think is really started to take hold within the group, and it's something that I've noticed really become prevalent over the last year.
The first year was bumpy. The US team seemed doomed after 4 consecutive losses.
I think I don't like to put excuses, and I said I am the guilty and I am the responsible. I am the people who want to criticize myself, no problem.
Some form returned during the CONCACAF Gold Cup, but the US still couldn't get over the line against Mexico in the final in Houston. Stability is nowhere to be found either. Pochettino's preferred 11 is still a mystery, shifting almost every game.
It's going to be tough because only you can select 26, and I think with this camp, I think we now coach in 1 year 71 player more.
But the uncertainty may also be the point. Pochettino has made clear that no one spot is safe, that the roster is open, and that comfort is the enemy. It's an unsentimental approach, a deliberate break from the familiarity that defined the Greg Berhalter years.
It's our performance, it's about no one names.
As a player, Poch was part of the Argentina squad that went to the 2002 World Cup unbeaten for years, only to crash out in the group stage. It shapes how he's thinking about these final months.
When you are coaching staff of the federation and you are qualified for a World Cup, if people say that, it's a friendly game, no, that is wrong. We are not playing friendly games. We are playing games that is going to prepare our journey to the World Cup.
Pochettino is betting that the intensity he's instilled in training will mean something when the lights come on. That is his theory of the World Cup. Get hungry now, peak later.
فيني محمد صلاح لامين يامال كيليان مبابي ماركينيوس ميسي 3 pyramids in the world. ميسي Honduras. I don't know Honduras.
الأرجنتين وهندوراس في مباراة ودية
Free
على
match.
حدود الرياضية.
No, thank you.